I found a cricket in my bathroom the other day. So, yikes. So recently I was walking into my bathroom to do what any logical, self-respecting American does in a bathroom. I mean, I'm sure people of other nationalities do the same thing, but I don't have too much experience with international travel, so I can't confirm. And it's the end of a long day. A long day. I'm tired. Beat. Pooped. No pun intended. Because, I'm going to the bathroom, so never mind. And I just want to get in there, do what needs to be done, and get out. But just as I step in the door, I see a large cricket sitting on the floor next to the toilet. The old porcelain throne. The Oval Office, as they say. The poo chair. I coined that term. Pretty proud of that. Whatever. And this bug is sizable, a significant source of protein, if you know what I mean. I'm so tired at this point that this cricket doesn't even faze me. I don't jump or scream or dance away from it in an embarrassing manner. Aunt Jemima's maple syrup! Nay, instead I react instinctively and do something that seems utterly natural and logical, but in hindsight was very bizarre. In our bathroom we have a toilet plunger sitting in a little dome-shaped plunger holder. The dome that holds the plunger is hollow, so I grab the handle of the plunger, lift it up, and drop the whole contraption on the cricket, trapping him or her in the dome. It's such a fluid motion, like I've been trained to do this my whole life, but in fact I've never plungered a cricket before or since. So my little friend here is in a real jam now. I hear the little tapping sounds of the cricket periodically leaping against the walls of the dome trying to escape, and I can imagine what he's thinking in there. Alright, here we go. Now! You think you're gonna hold me in here? Well, I bet you didn't see this coming. Yeah! Boom shakalaka. Okay, getting a little tired, but I ain't quitting on this. No sir! Cricket powers. Activate. Absurdly disproportionate thigh strength. Don't fail me now. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. Center. Center. And I'm starting to feel really bad now. I mean, I can't just leave this little guy or girl stuck in a dark chamber of despair. How would I feel if a giant monster trapped me in a pitch black cell with no hope of escape? Well, not too dandy, is how I would feel. Pardon my French. And I know that I could put this poor creature out of his misery by killing him, but the only misery he's in is caused by this dome I've put him in. Other than that, he's in fine condition, perfectly healthy, able-bodied. So I decide I need to transport him outside and free him into the wild. And by wild, I mean the bushes next to my residence hall. I grab a large clear plastic Tupperware container, and I figure I'll do the old put the container over the creature and slide the piece of paper under it trick. There's gotta be a better name for that. There's just one slight hiccup that throws a monkey wrench into the well-oiled machine of my plan. I don't have a piece of paper that's as long as this plastic container. So instead, I decide to use my fancy RA clipboard, beautifully decorated by one of my fellow RAs, a good friend. I want him to know that I meant no disrespect to his fine handiwork when I used it to capture a cricket. It should be considered an honor, really. You're welcome. So I work up my courage, wipe the sweat from my brow, hitch up my pants. Not sure why I did that last one. I guess I was just wearing loose pants that day. And I slap the container down on the floor, trapping the cricket inside. He starts going ballistic, bouncing around the interior of the Tupperware like the Tasmanian devil on a bad day. Like a really bad day. Like they got his order wrong at Starbucks, they didn't put soy milk in, it really irked him. And then he got to work, spilled water on his pants, everybody made the jokes about him wetting his pants, It was rough. And then I gingerly slide the long clipboard under the container, forming the bottom of my trap. Now I've got the cricket, and I can feel him bouncing around in there, which is a little unsettling. Just a tad creepy. So, like any logical individual, I race out of my room and hightail it down 4 flights of stairs as fast as I can without dropping my cricket friend or tripping and injuring myself horribly. I kick the door open like any lead character in any action movie ever made, and I run to the bushes. Then I dramatically pull the container off of the clipboard and give them both a hearty flourish. Sha-la-la-la. I see the cricket shoot off into the darkness of the bushes, and then, at long last, I dance away from it in an embarrassing manner. Peanut butter Ritz crackers? That's still on me somewhere. It's gotta be babies on me. Baby crickets. Oh. That's when I see the girl standing a few feet away, staring at me. And I tell her, oh, it was a cricket. I caught a cricket in my room and released it, so yeah. As if that's an acceptable reason for my ridiculous ballet performance. And she just says, oh yeah, okay, I would have done the same thing. Kind of unlikely, she was just being nice. No human would react in exactly the same way I did. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I was in control of my body. And with that, I walk triumphantly back up to my room. A friend to nature, a good Samaritan, and a real human being, thinking, today's a good day to be alive. If there's a lesson here, I think it's that you should always put yourself in someone or something else's shoes before taking action against it, because treating others the way you want to be treated is the name of the game. The golden rule, if you will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go take my 8th shower of the day, as I try to forget what holding that cricket felt like. Insects on my person, Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. I'll catch you later.